Hello there again, my friends, and welcome to yet another 5-year anniversary thing. Hurdy-gurdy, birdie-birdie, lurdy-lurdy, slug my birdie, and what are we up to today? Well, what we are up to, my friends, is we are playing some Age of Empires 2. After we played Age of Empires 1, and I may have ingested one too many energy drinks and used all the cheats in the game, now we're going to do it properly because I'm going to put a personal stake in this game. In fact, we are going to witness the final road testing of one of the maps I've been building on this game, because this game has a lovely map editor which I've been playing around with, and I've been making some maps, and I oh dear. But if the spelling of this is wrong, by the way, this is Tenochtitlan, or Tenochtitlan, the capital of the Aztec civilization. And basically I built a nice 4v4 map in which 4 players will defend the city from the incoming conquistador hordes. Really that's about it. It's just a it's basically just a map in which you can have your game of Age of Empires on. There's no special rules or anything. I am building a rule map though, like a map with rules, but that's still in the process of being built. But I thought we'd just do a nice game on this one where it doesn't have any rules, because I'm still balance testing these maps before I release them to the workshop, which will be coming soon. So if you want to check out, actually I do have some maps on the Steam Workshop already. I only have 2 maps out though, they're not very good, they're just kind of little experimental maps by myself, but if you want to play them, then play them, because one of them's a nice one where I just try to experiment with triggers and that. But today, my friends, we are going to defend Tenochtitlan with my 3 Aztec brethren who are all AIs against several AI Spanish players. I'm only going to play on moderate because for some reason if you play on hard, the AI on this game will absolutely stomp your face in the ground as compared to the AI of days gone by in this game. In that it will just spam millions and millions and millions and millions of units and towers, and look, it's just moderate AI is pretty much the highest level I can handle right now, or at least the level which is suitable for my balance testing purposes, and that's what we're going to do today. So enough gassing about, we're going to play as the Aztecs, by the way. So if you didn't know this game already, the Aztecs are a pretty infantry focused civilization. They don't get access to any cavalry whatsoever, no gunpowder whatsoever, but they have slightly more efficient villagers. Units are created faster, monks get stronger with every tech you research for them, and you get 50 gold in your pocket as well. And our unique unit is the Jaguar Warrior, which is a lovely infantry unit who can hold his own. He's quite meaty, and he deals extra damage against other infantry, so he's a counter infantry unit. That being said, we're going to just jump right in. We're going to defend Tenochtitlan. We're going to try and drive out the Spanish, or we'll have to resort to other means of victory, which may involve a wander because, well, you're defending. Either way, let's just jump on with this one and see how we get on. I love that noise, right. And here's a useless map telling me that we are playing on Tenochtitlan, 8 players. Lovely candle there, a lovely bottle of wine, which I wish I was drinking. Anyway, we've gone to Huitzil and it's Cuatro. We're fighting Alfonso, Ramiro, Pedro and Ferdinand. And let's just get right on with it. So we're going to start farming up a couple of turkeys. We're going to start also getting a couple of houses set up, because we need to do so, and start blasting out a whole bunch of villagers. We're going to try and rush one of the AIs in order to give us ourselves an advantage. We do already have a viewpoints on a few areas of this area, by the way. We control a couple of the bridges, and there's the main temple of Tenochtitlan, where the relics are, guarded by some fearsome jaguars. But yeah, it's a nice little defensive map, really. If you're on the Aztec team, if you're playing on a Spanish team, you want to play more aggressive. The Aztecs have the advantage of basically being in control of the major choke points of the map in this one, but resources on this island are pretty damn limited, so you'll need to probably try and knock out one of the rivals before you start running low on resources, because if the Spanish take control of one of the few areas where there are actual resources, like this little pile of gold here, which in theory is enough to keep going all game, but it's also a pretty juicy target for one of the enemies to take down if they know what they're doing today. Still, we've got a couple of villagers in the stream being produced. I'm going to try and do my usual rushing strategy, which I do with the Aztecs, which is to get 10 on food, 10 on wood. I'm going to get a couple on gold. We blast with a feudal age, we train a couple of militias, and then we don't necessarily go for the kill straight away when I rush. I like to start with harassing. I like to pick off the economy, my friends, as you can see. Yellow flags here imply that we are straight. Well, not straying, because the teams are locked, so the AIs will not betray me over petty shit. We actually are just near the other player, who will be over here. There's one Aztec player defending each corner of the city, so that's enough space to share out between us. But I will say your allied AIs on these games tend to be utter mouth breathers, while the enemy AIs will basically know how to annihilate you like you're nothing. Right, and I've got enough villagers in production now, so that'll be 10 gathering food for me, or dissecting the corpses of turkeys. So we're going to send our Eagle Scout off for a little wander now. We're going to start producing our first batch of villagers to start gathering wood. Naturally, since we are on a big floating island, having access to a good navy is paramount to victory. Because if you don't, the Spanish with their superior navy, because yeah, the Aztecs have one of the shittest navies in the game, basically the Aztec navy sucks, and if basically you can't control these waters, your base is going to get shelled, which, well, no one really wants that to happen, do they? Alright, as for you, can you just start getting a lumber camp set up so we can start gathering some wood? Naturally, you probably notice a couple of the differences in this game between this game and Age of Empires 1, in that everything plays a little better and it's not as awful. Oh, by the way, these Spanish players do get a conquistador to use as their scout unit, which basically means he can fuck you. And don't worry, he was only shooting at a jaguar, he wasn't going to kill me. Still, I think we might pick on a light blue player first, because I am metagaming and using my knowledge of a map. But the light blue player is the most isolated of the lot. He basically just sits in this corner of a map and doesn't really have any mates. Two enemies lie on this side of the map. Another one lies over here, but he has a nice large area to use for his own purposes. Right, you lot finish gathering turkeys, start gathering berries. Right. We are on track now. We only need to train one more villager, and then that's my quota of lumberjacks hit. We just need to get a couple, digging up some precious gold, and then we're sorted. Alright, you, keep scouting, my man. If we play this correct, we may be able to wipe out one enemy quickly, but the enemies will be working as fast as they can to level up, because I have tried to tune their AI a bit. I can't write AI at the minute for this game, but I have created... well, I haven't created anything really. I basically set the AI up to treat this like it's a map on the Mediterranean. So they'll know to train a mix of navy and land units. Right, there we go. Last villager is now underway, so we'll just wait for a couple of secs. Food's coming in at a decent rate, but we need to find out where Light Blue's plonked his town centre. It's not too far away. But yeah, it's took me maybe... probably this map alone probably took me maybe 2 to 3 hours to make. So it's not like a huge crazy amount of time, because as you can see, you know, there are better maps out there, but I'm still pretty proud of what I created for this map. And really, at the end of the day, you only need to please yourself. You don't need to please everyone else in the world. This is where Light Blue is, so we're going to bring him down first. As you can see, he's currently gathering as much food as he can, so he's building himself up. So we're going to try and get him wiped out early, because don't really want him around as a rival. Anyway, just going to send a couple of villagers off to start mining some gold, so we've got a nice early income building up, because we always need gold. And that should be us ready to go for advancing to the next stage, really, after that. Villagers are doing everything they can. Wood's coming in quite nicely. Aztec villagers do have that nice degree of efficiency that you get from them carrying a few bonus resources per every round trip they make. So I'm going to just take 2 off wood for the minute and just have a barracks built, and I'm going to get a couple of houses set up so we're ready for expanding our economy rapidly, as well as our military, because the feudal age is where I start trading quite a lot of shit. Set up a mining camp as well so we can start digging up some of this gold. And we'll need to set up a dock as well, so can you get a dock? So we'll try and focus on controlling some waters, so we can make sure, you know, it's going to be hard for us to control the waters when the enemy will have a superior navy, but if we could try and get control of the waters early, we could basically try and prevent the enemy from getting a navy in the first place. So yeah, we just need to wait on 500 food now, and then we're good. Why do I record things so late at night, by the way? I don't know. It's probably because it's the only time of day I have. to actually do shit. So I've spent most of today actually editing the fucking Lethal RPG review, which I don't know. Did people even like that review, or did it go down like an absolute pile of shit like I imagine it will do, because fuck me, I don't like that game. Yet somehow that game has people defending it, which I find... Well, actually, you know what, whatever pleases you really. Fuck it, if you like Lethal RPG, you fucking like Lethal RPG. I just don't like Lethal RPG, and that's all that matters, really. Well, not really. Either way. Look, we like some games, we don't like other games, we won't all agree on the same games that we like, we don't like, blah 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 blah. Let's just find more important things to bitch about. Anyway, let's get a couple of fishing ships out. Start gathering some fish, so we can, you know, keep blowing our economy up. And we're just, because, you know, we need more food at the end of the day. I'm not really going to bother scouting out my ally positions, by the way. Where did I leave my eagle? Why are you all the way over here? Go explore more shit. I'm not really going to bother with the whole scouting out my ally positions, by the way. They're around, but really, once we get a market, we get cartography for free, which reveals where all my allies are, so we don't need to worry about that. All I do want to worry about is exploring. We're also getting sufficient amount of fishing ships out. Right, we need to be in the feudal age yesterday, lads. And we've already got our barracks out, so yeah. Anyway, every 60 food we get is a new militia unit being trained up. We're going to basically just try and spam out as many as we can. Fishing ships are also trying to just get more food set up, because they gather food slightly faster than villagers, if I'm not mistaken, which makes them pretty damn handy, actually. Well, they're handy, but they're probably more vulnerable than villagers. Villagers can at least fight back. They can't fight back well, unless you're Spanish, but they have more teeth than your average fishing boat, which can only just sail away! Right, there we go. Let's just get some stuff being trained up. Let's get you. Nice little hoard of gold here. If we can get control of this island, we'll be doing well. That being said, Light Blue, who I want to take out, has just aged up, so we are now slightly behind him. So I'm going to deploy these guys as soon as we age up, because I wanna just basically start. I'm not going to kill him yet. I'm not going to kill him off fully. We'll need to be in the castle age before we can do that. But what I want to do is I want to send a feudal age, just basically bullying his economy. So then when we do that, we can take control of his island and use its resources for myself. A couple of the other AIs are now aging up as well, so we'll be doing this. Well, we are doing the same thing, aren't we? We're not going to try and fall behind. We're going to try and rush the castle age though. So let's let these last few militias get set up, and let's just build a blacksmith as well while we're here. One of you lot, can you build a mill, because we need a mill to build a market. So there we go. Right, you lot, head south and do some raiding. We'll also get you fellas upgraded to being men-at-arms. Eagle Scout, go locate the rest of my rivals, please. But yeah, we're going to send our first little raid over, and we'll just basically try and just harass the enemy economy. Get it slowed down, try and inhibit its ability to reach the castle age. Because then I will do that, and then everything should be happy for me. Let's get loom researched as well. It's a bit criminal that I haven't researched it yet, but I like to live life on the risky side. We'll get the initial infantry upgrades over and done with. Forging and scale mail armor can just give your guys a little bit of extra survivability, which actually in this early stage of the game really does go the extra mile. Anyway, we've got about mill up, so can you work on a market, please? We're going to use our wealth to start training up our first few galleys to start basically protecting our waters. In terms of economy expansion, we need to get a couple more villagers out gathering food. We need a couple more on wood, as well as just researching some general upgrades like double bit axe and all that funky jazz. So I want to get a few villagers on farming actually. So let's see, we can get 3 now. Well, 4 now. Maybe we can get 1 later. This is where things are going to get tricky, because since I'm being an early raider, I'm going to have to do some micromanagement just to ensure this all goes smoothly. Also, that fire ship's going to just look to get in my way, but yeah. All we're really going to do is we're going to find some villagers, start picking on them, and we're going to keep in defensive formations so my guys don't wander off, so I can basically trust them. Getting rid of this market is actually a good idea, because the enemy will basically start trying to trade, which is always useful. And by the way, we now know where all our allies are, so here's yellow, here's red, and here's everyone else. they're all doing fine. As you can see, we've got Orange just lurking around over here. Let's go visit another one of our rivals. You lot need to start building farms, please. And Light Blue's just ready to Castle Age. This is where things are going to get a little tricky. We need to start rushing up to the Castle Age, says the guy who's just spent 50 food. He's going to spend a little bit more researching Horse Collar because we need that tech. Alright lads, life's going to get tricky for you, so I want you to find and kill villagers and just keep him inhibited for as long as possible. We also need to build more houses, because you always need to build more houses in this game, so let's just get that done. And there we go. See, found some villagers, gonna just harass them, kill them, raid them. But if the enemy town centre starts to open fire on us, we'll walk right away from that shit. Simple as that, really. Right, everyone else is about to the Castle Age. My strategy on this game is still a work in progress, by the way. I haven't got the perfect strategy down yet, but I'm working out some of the bugs. Biggest bug right now I'm trying to work out is trying to make sure I get to the Castle Age faster than I already am, because I'm quite effective at getting to the Feudal Age quickly, but then I think it's probably because I spend a lot of food on getting troops. You know, it's the price you pay for early raiding, and oh yeah, Light Blue's got a bit of a navy going on now. Right, let's just keep killing villagers. Just kill as many villas as you can, lads. There we go. See, we killed one villager. I mean, it's not like loads, but it's still a start. Here's Purple's base, by the way, and we'll go visit Grey, who's going to be on the last remaining island. But yeah, if you hadn't copped on, by the way, might be because you've never played this game before, or to that extent you may have played this game but never played the Montezuma campaign. This is in fact a recreation of the final scenario of the Montezuma campaign, in which you defend Tenochtitlan from Cortez and his Tlaxcalan allies. It's not. Oh shit! Right, he's building more town centers. Right, he's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna be a pain in my ass. Right, we'll just keep doing petty shit. Just keep attacking houses. Keep him on the Amscray. Orange is sending a couple of fire ships to harass me, which doesn't make my fishing operations easier. By the way, let's start advancing to the Castle Age because we need to. But yeah, it's this is not it's not a perfect recreation. I've made edits to the map just to make it more multiplayer friendly. But I'm quite happy with what I've made in this map. Like I said, it's still going through balance checks. I'm basically going to play a full playthrough of this exact game, but from the perspective of each player, just to make sure, like, it isn't overly difficult. You do get a fair start. You are able to have access to enough resources to sustain yourself. You get to watch all your fishing ships get burnt down because life is just really cruel, man, and all that funky jazz. Right, anyway, we're just getting a couple more farms set up, and Red says he's under attack. He fucking isn't. He's lying. Yeah, one thing about having allies in this game, they never stop spamming the chat. Like, they actually never stop spamming, and it is fucking annoying. Right, anyway, looks like we managed to barely survive that naval onslaught. Wish I could have done more, and that conquistador's just sat there making fucking fools out of my guys. Right, this raid didn't really go as well as it could have gone, but we tried. This guy was just basically straight up rushing the Castle Age, but he's still going to be my target for now, and yeah, that conquistador's just going to, he's just going to fucking make fun of you, so let's not even bother. Right. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Should have really shut scale mail armor, that would have been a good start. Since we have got more food coming in, I'm going to start recruiting a couple more lads to, basically, we're going to prepare our next attack wave, which is going to involve having a siege workshop set up. And yeah, I will attack an enemy now, except I can't because my military's all dead. But yeah, we're gonna get a siege workshop up, and I'm basically gonna go for my initial castle strategy. But oh shit, what's he building there? That better not be a castle. Oh, it's a town centre. Yeah, the AI in this game, once more, loves to spam castles. You just keep scouting. This is what Grey looks like, by the way. Looks like he's just building up. Everyone but Purple's in a castle edge right now, so he isn't doing too well. I don't think he's being raided or anything, no, but yeah. Looks like a lot of the enemies are just playing a naval game right now. That being said, let's get our navy upgraded now, and well done on building that, by the way. Let's get our first battering ram set up, because they're going to be invaluable to bringing down our rivals. And we're going to spend a bit more food on getting a couple more guys gathering wood for us. I need to research, what would you like to call it today? We need to research fucking bow saw as well. Oh, and wheelbarrow. We need to get wheelbarrow done. I've been putting that off for too long, and we need to start replacing a couple of farms. Let's get plough research now while we're here, because that's going to make our life a little bit easier. And why have you not got a task in the world? Why don't you go and gather some wood? Yeah. Right. Anyway, everything's starting to come together now, or not quite come together. Need more resources at the end of the day, but you know, we're gathering some resources. We just need more resources. We just need to keep expanding our economy, and we need to also make sure our navy is getting fucked by absolutely everyone, because yeah, things are going to start getting stressful soon, and we need to make sure we are ready to rise to the cause. Luckily, Orange's navy hasn't quite fully developed yet, so we're still outplaying him here, but this is pretty much the height of the Aztec naval power we are now. We can upgrade our fire ships into fast fire ships, but I do believe we don't even get demolition ships. No, we do get demolition ships, which is a little bit, what would I want to say? A little bit anachronistic in a way, but we won't get anything like, you know, we don't get any crazy good shit like fart noises. We don't get heavy fire ship. No, we don't get heavy demolition ships. We get fast fire ships. But yeah, we don't get heavy demo ships. We don't get anything like cannon galleons is what I wanted to say all along. Right, got a developing military now. Needs a bit more support really. 'Cause I'm not sending enough men in, but yeah, I want to get a couple more guys in. I want to get these rams. Like, I want those rams to have a full complement of men as well, so there we go. That'll make my battering rams faster, because we've got to make up for our lack of cavalry. By the way, yeah, I may put too many fish in the seas in this map, but at the same time, you got to have some crazy good fishing, because I think it balances the fact that land is at a bit of a premium in this map, so yeah. I might be wrong, but to be honest, I think this might work out. I will see how it plays out, because I'm going to do multiple playthroughs, like I've said. Really should get my hands on a relic as well, because they're going to get snapped up by everyone. Can you get a monastery up, because we're gonna have to do something about that. And we're gonna get some villagers now working on gathering stone for me. So I want to get a castle up, and I want to wall off these bridges, because these are the vital choke points we need to be in complete control of in order to attain victory in this map. And I need a little bit more food in order to research. There we go. To research iron casting, make our troops a little stronger. But yeah, light blue's guy I want to bring down. My god, that's like the 50th town centre he's building. God, he's a madman, this guy. He's going to take some killing, but I'll send my first squad over. We'll start training a new wave, and I'm going to get a couple of... you got a market, my dude? Yeah, there we go. We'll send a couple of trade carts up north just to make some money. Right, I know there's some villagers out there who still need shit to do, so keep building more houses, and you go back to work. And yeah, right, get 2 more vills on wood, please, and once we've got more houses we should be good to go. We'll train 2 monks as well, because monks are so useful, good for healing, and Aztec monks are actually the strongest of the lot. They gain more health the more you upgrade them, because it's just like a little bonus they get. Bring that scout carrier down, by the way. Come on, kill him. There we go. I'm not really sure what composition Light Blue's military is at right now, but for now we're going to assume that he hasn't really built one. Orange is sending a monk over to, I think they're basically out to steal our relics now at this point. So I'm going to actually send our first monk up north, because everyone's going to be wanting to get their hands on some of that sweet relic goodness, so we need to be ready to deal with that shit. Anyway, let's get Squires research to make our troops faster. Let's get you lot heading south. We're gonna start basically drilling into Light Blue's territory. We'll get handcart research to make our guys more efficient. Do the same with burst saw. Do that, and then I don't think I have enough resources to research any of this cool shit. So yeah, that's a shame. And I'm running out of wood. Right, we need more peeps gathering wood. I'd say we try and get like 10 more villagers doing wood, because Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to keep up with demand, because right now wood is in so much demand, you know, for both my troops, my research, and everyone else. Like Blue says, he's under attack. That's kind of true, actually. He is under attack. Except I can't be bothered helping. Right, you rebuild. You get 10 villagers working on wood cutting, please. How are we doing over here? Right, so my military has a hard time, like, marching in a straight line or marching all together, so yeah. Doesn't make it easier that Orange is basically camping everywhere with his navy right now, and I didn't mean to do that. Right, I want someone though to start setting up a couple of watchtowers on the perimeter. We need to be watching our waters, if you get the gist. And I'm gonna keep building fire ships. We're gonna try and raid with our navy. Right, you lot. While the enemy navy's distracted, I want you to move in, take down the town centre, and just do a fucking good job of it, please. We'll get arson researched while we're here as well, just to make sure my troops get a little bit of a buff against buildings as well. And I need more wood. Come on, you need to build more pylons, as it were, right? I don't have enough fucking wood. So my guys are getting down alright there. We're getting funky, and light blue's just being a bit of a pain in the ass. Well done on grabbing a relic, my dude. Let's bring that shit home. Right, you get that built. It's time to pick up a couple more resources now. Let's get Eagle Warriors researched by the way, because we're gonna need those. We're gonna need that shit. Right, Rams, focus on bringing down the town centre. You lot, keep away from the fire ships, because they're on. Oh fucking hell! It's fucking town centre again in here. All right, everyone, just attack the town centre. You lot, kill the monk. Thank you. Fucking slaughtered him. Right. This is not going to be the easiest thing I've ever done, but then again, who said life was easy? Right. You keep building watchtowers around the perimeter. Keep me safe. You get back to your job. How we're doing over here? He's got fucking knights everywhere, so we need to bring some spears. Let's just unload this ram, so then we can try and stand up to him. But right, let's start doing some spear spam, and then once we've done that, let's start building more barracks as well, because we need to buff up our troop production capacities, and we need to push for the Imperial Age as soon as we can, really, because then we're just at the height of our power. And oh great, Orange has learned how to build Eagle Warriors. Oh well, he hasn't really learned how to build them. He's fucking stolen one with the help of a monk who is currently converting my shit down here. Right, he's trying to just replace. Oh wait, he's building a market. Right, he can build a market. He's allowed to do that. Oh wow, shit's not going well for blue right now. He's getting fucked. I thought we were going to say purple was a joke character of this map, but we're not. Right, let's fucking hell. He's sending a lot of shit my way as well. He's a bully. I should have been more proactive actually there. And now I'm being attacked by Orange. Yeah, Orange. Well, Orange was attacking me. I just saw it with my own eyes. Right. We need to start build. Oh shit! He's sending more shit. We're going to be attacked by Orange. He's picking on me. He's picking on me. So this just means that the attackers know what they're doing. The defenders are not in such a good position, but it may just be because I'm incompetent. As in, yeah. I do win at Age of Empires, by the way, every now and then. It's just mainly when I play free-for-all. Right. Right, for now, I don't need to send all my villagers into a garrison because we are holding out. I will do so when the welfare of my villagers is clearly in harm's way though. Let's get my lads upgraded as well. You try and capture a knight for me because we need knights. And just turn around. I wonder what's fucking shatting this guy's cereal, by the way. Do you think it's because of his towers? He's kind of beelining for the towers, so I'm assuming I've built these within like his fucking zone of control or something. It's like, man, those towers spoil my fucking view or some stupid shit like that. Alright, villagers are getting threatened now, so we're gonna try and just town bell this shit. Let these guys get cleaned out by my spears first. We've now been upgraded to be stronger as well. My monk's somewhere, by the way. Oh wait, we captured a skirmisher. Well done, monk. You captured the wrong fucking unit. How competent you must be. Right. Life's not getting easier for me, but we can unring the town bell, let our villagers go loose, and then we just get ganked on by knights. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Right, research sanctity. And start drilling out as many pikes as you can. We're going to need all the pikes in the world to win this one. And that's all that's left of my navy, by the way, like 3 fucking fire ships. Right, sink him, and then we should be fine. Bring down this fella. Phew! Right, we held out against that raid. We might win this one still. Right. Villager who has shit all to... Oh, shit, he's sending more crap my way. Right. We need to get walls set up everywhere, except the enemy navy's camping, so... That's not going to make life easy for us, but we'll do what we can. Set some gates up as well, so we can just get our bills out there and all that. Alright, you lot. Bring down those battering rams before they can even do anything to me. We're going to have to play it defensive for a little bit before we can move out, but... That's fine, that's fine. We can hold out. I'm going to send this monk to capture that fire ship, because I just don't want that getting in my way. Let's just blow this shit up. If I drink some energy drinks, I might resort to cheating again, by the way. I'm going to try and not resort to cheating this time. That was kind of shitty what I did in that last game, so I apologise. And the monk didn't die. That's the most important outcome of this entire fiasco. Right, by the way, let's just stop building those walls for 2 secs. Build a motherfucking castle. Just get the castle up. Everyone needs a castle setting up, because castles make my life so much easier. Right, he's still sending his shit our way. Who's sending his trade carts around? Fucking Orange, what are you doing, man? Well, he'll be trying to trade with Grey, because Grey... Oh man, Grey's got a navy going on. Looks like Blue's fighting back now. He might hold it. Well done, Montezuma. Right, anyway, you. There we go. Let's just try and get that. Let's just try and get that thing captured, because I want it captured. Research fletching as well to make our towers hit a little harder. And we'll build a university as well, so then they will not only hit harder, we can upgrade them into guard towers. And let's get you out of there before you get ganked on. That's my new word. Right, try it again. Come on. It's gonna fucking die anyway, but... Ooh, he didn't quite make it. Come on, lad. Come on. Come on. Damn it. Right, it's alright, we have a castle set up anyway, so we've won anyway. Right. Let's just spam some farm reseeds. And Orange is sending more shit my way now just to pester me. But it's alright, we'll hold out, we'll hold out. Get murder holes researched ASAP, by the way, we need murder holes.
Attack an enemy now.
For those of you who don't know what murder holes does, it means towers can attack anything that's attacking their base. Which is useful. Like, super useful. You can also research Atlatl, which will give my skirmishers additional attack and additional range, which is always appreciated. Speaking of, let's get some archery ranges set up so we can start training these skirmishers. Skirmishers are not really going to be too useful to us anyway, because it looks like our enemies aren't really all about spamming that, spamming archers, but yeah, we might need them just in case. If we need to make range back up, but then again, I think skirmishers are probably like the least used unit of my entire gameplay. Our towers did not take a good hit, by the way, and yeah, every 2 seconds we're just getting a notification that someone's attacking us that way, or that one of our idiot AIs wants to attack someone, because yeah, Yellow thinks he can attack people, but Yellow ain't got shit to do really. Yellow's just kind of wandering around. That isn't good here, by the way. That's not an ideal scenario. Still, we'll just have to focus our efforts. Nice central island, by the way, I made here. Isn't that pretty? Everyone's just building shit all over it, though. What happens when you have disrespectful fucks on your team? Right, everyone's just getting on their hate for the castle. We're going to upgrade our walls. Make them bigger, faster, harder, stronger, and all those daft punk things. Right, and let's just start building some towers. I'm going to lock these gates as well so people just don't inadvertently wander out of them. And let's also make sure Bodkin Arrows research, just to make sure our castles and towers and whatnot are hitting harder and harder and harder. And I'm getting so sick of Orange! Please stop bullying me, Orange. You are a bastard. Someone get those walls finished so we can't send more shit through. We need those walls done, like yesterday. There we go, right. Oh shit. Fuck. Found a weakness in my defences, right. And those fire ships are going to sit there and just allow and just, well, you know, keep that gate open basically. Right, this doesn't make life easier for me, does it? Does it not? Not really. What do we do? What do we do? Well, first things first, let's just set up more watchtowers. And then that might just deter the enemy anyway, so we'll do that. Got all our gates locked so they don't open by accident. Because, well, experienced Age of Empires players will tell you how fucking annoying that shit is when a gate opens by accident and then the entire enemy army will just come flooding in. It is highly annoying. Right. Let's research guard towers while we're here and start Jaguar warriors. Do we really need them? In a way, no, sadly. But then again, they're heavy hitters and they're pretty cheap actually. They only cost 10 gold more than a regular militia unit would, and to be honest, they've got pretty damn good attack and they're armoured. Their only weakness in comparison is actually Jaguar warriors have slightly less health, but I can forgive that. Guys, just focus on killing these fucking cavalry bullies. Yeah, right. We need to get this gap sealed off as soon as possible, really. You know what? Let's get a mangonel out here. Get 2 mangonels. Mangonels are fantastic for clearing out enemy ships, as is researching heated shot, which we can't afford just yet, but once we have enough food we're going to get heated shot researched, because they are so good at doing this. Still, it looks like we might have recovered from that shaky position. That being said, I haven't defended my rear, which means I'm basically depending on the kindness of my allies, but blue's pushing in now, as is red, so it looks like we've got a chance of winning this one, so all in over yet, which is very good news for us, and it looks like we may have a window of opportunity to finish off this war now, because our superior towers are now deflecting the enemy. So let's just build it as fast as you can, because those fire ships are just going to like go, oh hello, a new bit of wall's being built. I told you! Probably shouldn't have said it out loud. Right, even if the wall isn't built yet, it's enough. It'll make a fine temporary blockade, and our troops are enough anyway. Right, I'm going to unlock the gates. I'm going to let my mangonels move in and try and cause some damage. I do want to try and push for the Imperial Age as well. Waters are starting to look a little bit more under control now. That being said, I don't have a navy anymore, which is going to be resurrected by me now. Actually, we're going to train 15 war galleys and that should be enough. You fellas, come on. There we go. See, mangonels are just fucking killers on the sea. Right. Mangonels, might want to pull it back a little bit by the way. But, yeah. When they hit accurately, they can do wonders, but... Right. Our issue now is orange is basically creating a massive blockade of our enemy, not our enemy, but of our main entrance to Tenochtitlan. So we need to basically march our spears out, and what I recommend is we need to march to the centre island here, build a castle, because oh shit, that's a big fucking army he's sending. Right, light blue's on the move, and while his troops aren't going for me, I think they're heading for blue, who's currently raiding again with his navy. So he's actually pushed my allies out. Right, let's get to the Imperial Age. So we've got a chance. I see 2 fucking empty plots, which means some of our farmers either died or wandered off. We're doing alright for resources in general, but we need more. Someone's probably noticed by, but unlike light blue, I haven't built like a trillion town centres. It's not really my style. That being said, it's not a good style. Always build multiple town centres. Don't be me. And also build more houses, for you always need houses, unless you play as a Huns, as Huns do not need houses. And they should burn those decadent structures to the ground wherever they see them. Right. Let's just get more houses set up wherever I can. There we go, right. More houses we have, the better we have. Blah, 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 blah. Right, so operation plan. What we're gonna do? How are we gonna try and recover our situation? Because right now our situation. Oh fuck! I should have defended my rear. God, I've got these guys fucking running around killing my villagers, which is annoying to me. Seriously, nothing annoys me more. Like, I think Age of Mythology is worth defending, because on Age of Mythology, fucking bastard enemy troops will always go for villagers. And in Age of Mythology, or even better yet, Age of Empires 3, your villagers are in... Oh, fucking hell, losers. Your villagers are in no fucking hurry to save their own lives. Like, they will just, like, very slowly wander to a town centre to, like, get garrison and all that shit. Right. I think we're being forced onto the defensive here, because right now I've got to save the lives of my allies, because the enemy's just looking for alternate routes into my territory, which does not bode well for me. We'll unlock the gates, by the way, because it looks like yellow may be attempting to raid. Right. We need to block every other area where troops are going to try and get in, so we're going to set up gates here, try and keep the enemy out. I'm going to send a troop of spears to try and relieve blue as well, or relieve our Emperor Montezuma, for he is in a shitty position right now, in which he is getting absolutely fuck-buggered by everyone, and we're running out of wood to cut. So villagers here, let's relocate our wood cutting operations elsewhere. I think, and also just for the purpose of this is a YouTube video and I want to keep it to a suitable length today, I think I'm going to cheese it and go for a wonder victory, because we are the defensive team anyway. So defenders got to defend, and I guess we'll try and give the enemy a focal point to direct all their hate fucks to. And by the way, we did advance to the next stage, so we're going to start upgrading our troops a little further. Sadly, we cannot get halberdiers. This is a big negative for us, because halberdiers would be so useful to us. Right, jaguars. I don't want to throw you into this battle because you're going to lose, but do what you can here. And my pikes have arrived, and they are going to do what they can to help. Still, we only need a little bit more stone and a teeny weeny bit more wood before we can advance up. Town Centre's doing what it can just to try and kick out our rivals. But they are leaving, so right, good. Send our Jaguar warriors to kill those, kill these losers by the way before they start slaughtering more villagers. I mean, yeah, Pedro the Cruel. Actually, we haven't dealt with Pedro the Cruel yet, except we're being attacked by him. But yeah, I feel like these enemies are being utter pillocks towards me. Right, anything further we can research? Yeah, get fucking hell! I never had enough food for fucking heated shot. Right, no! Damn it! We need more food, lads. Come on! Ugh, God, this is annoying. This is frustrating. It's probably because I blew it all on something else. Alright, how are we doing over here? Drove out one enemy. Looks like we're okay here for now. That being said, looks like Grey's just advanced to fucking maximum. Fucking hell! That's a lot of naval troops they've got. Right, I'm going to pull my lads back to my area because I've got to defend me. But yeah. I think if I was playing with 3 humans, I would be trying to move to conquer everything, but because of this, I'm gonna, well, because I'm playing with 3 people who, yeah, it may be on this map, you know, if you do download it off a workshop, try and get 3 mates to defend the island with you, because, the AI, bless its little soul, it'll try, but it doesn't really have a good idea of how to formulate its attack, whereas everyone who is not on the island, well, they know exactly how they would wish for you to die today, and we need to get replacing some dead villagers. We need to get replacing a lot of shit actually, and I basically don't have enough resources. And life's kind of shit right now, isn't it? That being said, we can almost afford our wonder, so yes, we can afford it now. Right, cool. Let's just go for the wonder victory. I'm gonna set it up. Should set it up here really, where the big one is. No, we're gonna build a new pyramid, and we're gonna put it here, because I said so. It's quite near my castle, right? As soon as we start building it, all the enemy players will know that, and they will know exactly where it is. So they will fucking beeline it. So I'm gonna have all my troops there, and you are gonna start doing some more farming. and we are gonna get we're gonna get a nice complement of villagers to help out, because a wonder is underway. So the AI is gonna go, oh shit, he's building a wonder. They're all gonna wander over, and my life's gonna get very, very difficult now. So we've got to be ready. That being said, I should have planned the building of this wonder further, but I haven't. Let's get some more houses built, by the way, because yeah, seems all my villagers are just basically unaccounted for at this point in time. I don't even know where the oh, here's my woodcutters actually. One of which I'm going to pull onto a new task. We're going to build a wall here, not to segregate, but because if should yellow fall, I need to basically have a contingency in place, or at least make sure I don't get caught in his aftermath of being dead, because they might go through yellow to get to my wonder. So we got to do that, so we're going to do that, and a wonder is underway. We researched treadmill crane to increase its construction speed, and we need to just keep getting more villagers out there. We need to get some replacing these broken farms, because we need to increase our farming output. It's not good to see, really, that farms are just dying, being left to wilts. Not good at all, not good arena. Right, let's start getting some archers set up as well. I should have upgraded these guys a long time ago, but I need something to try and hold out against the enemy navies. Right, blue is losing ground now. He's holding out best he can, but looks like he's just getting a constant wave of troops from purple. Grey, I think, shot himself in the foot. He seems to be the strongest player, but he has decided to stop playing. Well, he hasn't really stopped playing. He's actually just basically wiping everything out now from the sea.
Food, please.
And someone wants food. Montezuma wants food, right. I'm not gonna, because I can't afford it. But I am gonna research coinage to make tribute cheaper, so I can do it in the future.
Attack an enemy now.
Attack an enemy now. Yes, the AI will never stop asking me to do that, but we're gonna have to learn to live with it, folks. Right. We can do this. We can do this. We can get the wonder set up. I don't know why, by the way, a lot of Age of Empires players, I don't know if it's just a meme, like Hans meme, and oh great, oranges, I mean, Grey's here now. Pedro has cruelly arrived. But I don't really know what the big hate is for, oh shit. Don't know if that big army's patrolling or if it's just waiting for its opportunity, but, oh, wait, here it oh, is it coming? Ah, right. Looks like the guy who pissed off in the previous life is on his way over. If that's the case, we're gonna batten down the hatches and prepare for his arrival, because I do not need his shit right now. Except if it is coming, it's gotten lost somehow. Yeah, it got lost. I think he's actually just patrolling. Still, clever him, defending himself with regular patrols. A true Assassin's Creed AI player or something like that. Right, I don't know what these guys were trying to destroy. I don't know if the AI, I mean, I've locked in, so I don't know if everyone's just now decided to say, fuck that rule, I'm going to try and eat each other, so that might make my life a little harder as well, but we'll just hope that isn't the case. Right. Let's just get a few more walls set up, because I want to make sure we are defending on every angle, so there should now be no point of access to the city. Or at least no, like, there. Right, anyway, we've got a couple of archers under production. Should be alright, we should be able to hold out now. If we get enough troops, actually, we might be able to try and take the fight back to the Spanish, which I'm going to try and do. I'm not going to sit on my ass and defend all game, but we are in a bit of a compromised situation in which, yeah. I mean, that isn't supposed to happen. That's fucking annoying what's going on over there. The enemy navies is just going to start sniping and picking on me because they're fucking bellends. Right. Let's get another tower built, but we'll build it a little bit more inland. That being said, actually we have the exact same range, so yeah, we should be fine. Galleons can take quite a bit of punishment off my towers though, so we are going to upgrade them with arrow slits to make them hit harder. And my archers are up and running in production, but you know what, I've got a little troop now, but let's upgrade them to crossbowmen and then up to arbalests. Right. This isn't good, by the way. Looks like the entire north of the city is now about to fall. I should have been more helpful in my defence, but I have chosen not to be because I have shit to do, such as build and protect my wonder, which is now nearly halfway complete, so We've still got a chance at this. A narrow one there. How am I actually doing for range? It's not great, but we'll upgrade it again with brace, so that might make things a little easier for me. It looks like building that watchtower has helped deflect some of our enemies, but that being said, it looks like we're just going to keep coming. They're never going to leave me alone, are they? They are never, ever, 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 ever going to leave me alone, but... Well, that's the price you pay, really. The price you pay for, I don't know, having a city that's fucking better than everyone else's. Still, I'd like to think this balance test has gone well. I think this map is balanced. I think it's just a little maybe skewed in the favour of the attackers, but... Oh, really, I say that, but I think it's more skewed in the fact that I'm shit at Age of Empires. I'm actually not that bad at it. I don't know why I'm not playing as good as usual today. I am usually more or less on top of my shit, but then again, I kind of use my strategy for a general random map. Oh, fucking hell, Red. Why did you put that there? Right, you know what, let's just shift these watchtowers. I am usually okay at Age of Empires, but I'm using my strategy for regular random maps, really. I think for this map, I need a different strategy, which I need to discover. I need to discover the strategy to beating my own creation. We're going to send our trooper pikes north, by the way. We're going to send them to slow down the advance of our rivals. For if they do arrive, they're going to basically run into a premature wander, and that's not good for business. Right, how are we doing over here? Yeah, our towers are good for slowing down the enemy now. Get ballistics research, by the way, so they're hitting a bit more accurate, because they're moving targets. As you can see, most of our shots are missing, which is a waste of arrows in my opinion. And here comes light blue, by the way. He was coming. He was always coming. Right, you lot, get in for the kill. Some of you pull back for... We need to deal with this incoming threat, which has come to annoy me because he's sending more troops and he's... Oh wow, he's building up big time. He's even getting transport ships. That's our biggest weakness as well. The enemy may try and land troops just basically directly onto our island, and that's going to make life awkward for us. But we're over halfway done with the wander now, so let's just try and hold for as long as we can. Right, you lot, try and bring down what you can as well. Let's just try and push against enemy cavalry that we do come across. And more importantly, yellow in a way is our key ally to protect, because he's basically our counterpart on the south. Yeah. Blue's all but a shadow of his former self now. Red's lost a big chunk of his territory. We need to fight this shit. Spanish are running rampage all over the city now. The end of the Aztec Empire is nigh, and I should have done more to prevent it. I have not. I have been lazy, I have been complacent, and focused too much on my own achievements. However, with this final destruction, this final project, we may be able to bring victory, or at least create a last stand of defiance to show the enemy that we shall never surrender our lands. Right, they get a new farm up. We'll have to survive on what little resources we have. Economy's meagre, but it's going to have to last. We've just lost our sources of gold, by the way. The enemy has raided them. We need to win those gold mines back. All troops, turn tail. Well, not turn tail. Turn around and move to secure the gold mines. We've just lost them, and oh shitting hell, they're all just going to walk through the gates now. They've just all been allowed in, because that's what happens when you let your allies through the gates. You just let everyone else in as well. They let all the trash in. Well, at least it wasn't too bad. I've seen worse on this game, in which your gates just get utterly fucked by your local allies. Right, keep at it, men. The fight isn't over yet, but they're sending everything they've got. We need just a little bit more gold, and we might be able to get a new castle set up.
An enemy now, please.
Let's buy some stone, right. We need a new castle set up to defend this corner of the city. Some of you get to work on it, please. The others evacuating his troops to defend this city because they're all coming. Let his troops get out, and then I'm locking this gate. I'm putting my base on lockdown now. Cannot risk it. Right. I've only got one active gate now, but the rest of it's on lockdown. Right. Looks like my pikemen did a good job of winning back the gold mines. Maybe I'd send some villagers up north to start doing some more mining. That being said, I did lose my mining camp, but right. Pikemen, it is now on you to hold onto these gold mines for as long as possible. I need this gold to create my best troops, my best men. Where's naval attacking now? This isn't good. These enemy navies are too strong. I am tempted to use cheats, but I would see how many troops the enemy has, but nah. Yes! Wonder's done! 400 years! Fucking hell, that's a long time. Not 400 literal years, by the way, 400 game years. Right. You lot, work on the castle, and then I'm sending you off gold mining. Or stone mining, but either way, right. We've got to hold out now for just a little longer. Maybe about 20 to 30 minutes, and then we've won. Some people say it's cowardly to win through a victory, but you know what? Fuck it. I've got all my allies are dead. They've just died. There isn't a lot I can do apart from just try and go out in one last glorious guff. Except, oh shit, the gold mine's been lost again, right? Get this shit gate locked by the way. They're all gonna come in. Oh, lucky save, right? Don't have a lot of use for you villagers now, apart from maybe build palisades everywhere. Build palisades everywhere, but get some palisades set up. Right, we're gonna build a barricade around this. You know, like a bunker of some sort, right? Crossbows. Luckily, since we do control a relic, by the way, we are getting a steady income of gold still, so. But it's not going to be enough, but that'll hold that. But I'm going to get my arbalests to help out with the defense as well. That being said, I thought I'd trade more arbalests for free, but okay. They probably all wandered off and died. You don't really have much purpose left in your life. Just go and just farm.
Attack an enemy.
Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be so close. So close indeed. Oh, mother of mercy. This is why you don't let the population limit be set to 500 by the way in this game, because the enemy will always take the piss with it. I'm actually burning. Actually, you know what? I don't care if we lose that bit of wall this time around, because they'll just think that we're basically funneling the AI, which is an exploit, I know, but this was unintentional. It isn't really the kind of funneling that gets me anyway. It just means the AI will be very slightly delayed in reaching my base. They're still going to come over and they're still going to absolutely mess shit up, but yeah. Alright, I'm going to just set you lot off on farming now. Just build whatever farms you can. My population is so fucking low right now. Both barracks, can we just start hoarding pikemen? Like, we need more pikemen than we can fit in our trousers or something like that. We're going to just start setting up palisades around the area as well. I mean, as you can see, we're going to lose this gate very soon. So let's just set up a containment zone of some sort. You lot build a containment zone. We're gonna lose that area soon, so let's just build something to keep the enemy away. But we have just suddenly got on board, so that might be in my favour, but ugh. He's not well. Montezuma still somehow has a higher score by the way than Red, and he's fucking dead. Well, he's got this one town centre, but yeah. Looks like the enemy's setting up shop on our island now as well. That's not going to make life much easier for us, and they've got access. They've basically got control of some of our resources now as well. They can just basically sit there and just go, yeah, we're going to control the shit. By the way, make sure we have a gate set up, but yeah. This is a strategy known as the Dutch Dike, really, where you just build multiple layers of walls. It is annoyingly popular on Age of Empires 3, where Dutch diking is a fucking epidemic on the multiplayer. That being said, I haven't played a multiplayer of Age of Empires 3 in years, mainly because for some reason my internet connection really hates it now. It's ever since I got my new internet router. Basically, I just cannot play the multiplayer on Age of Empires 3 ever since I got a new router. It's kind of peculiar, really, but that's just the case, really. Right, you lot just hold your position there, just fire at anything that comes your way. You guys are now basically the equivalent of a tower. They can pick and choose their shots, and anything fun for them to shoot at, so They can just hold that. Or better yet, maybe get behind like one layer of the walls, and then just in case that gate falls, because that gate doesn't really have a lot of life left in it. All right, you lot, become farmers. Just farm. We're nearly a quarter of the way now to victory. Just got to hold out for a little longer, but we are being attacked on multiple angles now. And while we may be winning the early stages, I think it's going to get worse. Right.
Attack an enemy.
Not really a lot you can do with food perfect. I can sell it all. Got a nice troop of pikes coming up as well. Oh shit! That wasn't supposed to happen. By the way, we have actually just lost a wall, and he's going to land troops. And his troops incoming.
Food, please.
At least I think they're all just still taking a long way around. All right, we've at least got the advantage that one of the enemies is complete and totally inept then, but yeah, this is not going to make my life easy now. And Jesus fucking Christ, seriously, what the hell? I'm not putting any of my troops anywhere near that because I am not subjecting my troops to basically getting bombarded by all that shit. I can't even land their transports actually because there's so much shit clogging the area up. So I can see transports among them, but yeah. That's just oh shit, here comes a troop now actually. I know where they're headed for the wander. Right lads, do not allow that wander to get attacked. You got to defend that shit with like your lives. Simple as that really. There we go. Right, we're gonna hold that position as long as we can. Draw our line and let's get more guys set up as well. You lot, by the way, steel farms. Just let yourselves up for people's farms. Right, you did a good job there, lads. Get yourselves away before you basically get, you know, banged by enemy farms, because yeah, they'll bang you. Or banged by ships really, because they're gonna bang you big time. It'll be the banging. Right. Actually get a couple of monks out as well. 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna try and maybe do some converting. Not really a lot of useful converting I can do, but I could try and convert an enemy ship, and that would create a massive destruction. Oh fucking hell! Those guys got in my base, and I wasn't paying attention. Damn it! Right. Oof. This is not good now. This is bad. This is very, very bad. That's to get conscription. Oh shit, not of course research conscription. Sell some wood and we can afford it. There we go. Right! Life isn't getting easier for us right now. We are looking at the enemy is being pretty one-sided with their troop creation. They're pretty much gone full fat cavalry. Look at where the cavalry is incoming now. This is actually, you know what? This is actually kind of the epic part of the scenario. You know, it's like holding out against, you know, everything. Not quite epic on like the final mission of Halo Reach level. Having PTSD back to that mission. I'm not the only person who cried on that mission, by the way, was I? I didn't fall on blood, but eyes were watery when I saw my guy lose his life to those Covenant folks. Halo Reach got me down, man. Actually, that being said, in recent news, there's actually another fucking Master Chief. I mean, Microsoft proved that they can stoop no lower than... Actually, no, they can stoop lower than they've already stooped. They're releasing another Master Chief collection, the Master Chief collection for Xbox One X, even though there's already a fucking Master Chief collection out, but hey, can't let that get in the way of a paycheck. And yeah, by the way, that monk's been converting all my arbalests. What a bastard. I'll leave him, he's trapped. Nothing he can do there anyway. Actually no, convert him back, let's just be petty. I want my arbalest back. Yeah, I don't even know why. Why? Well, we're getting a new Halo game anyway, and what even the fuck is the Xbox One X? Like, oh, what the fuck even is it? It's something fucking stupid, I can tell you that, like. Why? Why? Just fucking why? Gaming consoles are not fucking smartphones. Don't need to replace them like every fucking year now. Like, ugh. I'm not the biggest fan of Microsoft. This game was back in the day when they were nice guys, when they were fun guys, when they knew what the shit they were doing, and all that petty shite people whinge on about, which I like to claim on the world, but let's face it, I'm barely fucking above. But so sick of Halo, man. Man, did that series die an ugly death. Or at least it hasn't died yet, but alright. Yellow's about to go down. That isn't good. Not good at all. Yeah. We've just about lost it now on this map, and yeah. By the way, you can just search it. As you can see, it's a nice looking terrain at least. Oh shit, that's a trebuchet. Right, that's going to make my life much easier. In fact, I'm just going to little squad. You lot, go up there. Because it looks like Gray's helping himself to our resources now. Did I not give you a fucking enough on your own island, you stupid bitch? It's an task force to get that trebuchet. Shit. Right, you lot. Another wave of troops has arrived. We can't go. I mean, oh my god. They're just fucking nuking the walls. I mean, seriously, look, it's just fucking going down like a smooth number. That is how fucking shitting up we're getting now. We're up a shitter. Being up shitted. Right. Keep getting more pikes. It's all about the pikes now. I am gonna start training some jaguars as well. But we're gonna hoard them in the castle. We're gonna unleash them. I'm gonna deploy the garrison at the right time. But I am kind of blind, so I may take too long to deploy this said garrison. But yeah. I think that's such a guy having for attention. Oh, deploy my garrison! Oh, fucking hell, Rogue One's. Man, Rogue One's such a good film. I mean, alright, the beginning's kind of fucked because it kind of just goes a little bit everywhere. But when the film, oh my god, I'm sorry, those two little ways, I'm off everything. But guys, pull it back, pull it back, pull it back, pull it back. We're not in a good position. By the way, we are over halfway to our victory, so the holdout's going well. By the way, the same guys who developed this game developed a Halo RTS called Halo Wars. Pretty unbalanced, pretty broken, because all you can do is spam ODST troops as you play with UNSC and you'll win. No, just kidding. It was an alright game actually. It wasn't awful, but had its issues. But recently got re-released to PC, and I need to pick up a copy. So I'd like to give it another go. And then I might try the second one. Real-time strategy games just don't work very well on console, and bless its cotton socks, Halo Wars did try. Didn't quite do it, but it still had a good go. So, yeah. Right. That was a close one because we pretty much lost all our troops, but we did manage to hold that. I mean, look at all the corpses. Our castle has so far proven instrumental to being the reason why we haven't lost yet. That being said, one of the enemies could just bring a trebuchet. By the way, how did Task Force 6 get along? Did they actually do their job? They actually did do their job. They brought down a trebuchet and got killed. So well done, my little suicide squad. And this Arbalest got resurrected, by the way, so I'm going to send him to do something useful. Did I even lock that palisade gate? Yes, I did, but no, fuck it. I'll just unlock all the gates. Go kill that monk. Or die try. I don't care what you do. Just do something useful with your life. Well done, you did it. Now you're going to die try. Boom, dead. Whatever. Right, cool, done. Whew. Here comes the next wave of troops actually. Right, lads. I know we're getting depleted in number now, but the inner walls, the inner sanctum of our one that has yet to be breached. We can try and... Why am I... Oh, fucking hell. I've had the town bell on for a while, haven't I? Oh, wait. Why am I ringing it now when... Yeah. These trunkos are coming. I think I actually have to... I don't know. Yeah, they're after my relic, actually. I must hold the last relic they need before they can acquire a relic victory, which is holding all the relics for a set amount of time. I must hold the last one. Because no, the enemy will have nicked them all. That being said, I think there's a hidden relic on this map as well, which I've put out of reach of everyone. So, oh shit, where did you guys come from? They must be running through for transports now. Oh, I am unfocused today, aren't I? I am really unfocused. Right, lads. Defend our farmlands, for I need to get my villagers out and work again because I'm running out of food here because I've just been mismanaging now. This is painful, this is painful, this is painful, this is painful. But hey, maybe I'm playing bad on purpose. Maybe because I'm just playing like... I'm playing in a relaxed manner because, hey, this is what this month of random games is all about. I didn't, like I said, I wasn't setting any objectives around. I was just saying, hey, fuck it, let's have some fun. And are we having fun? Are you not entertained? Probably not, because it's actually probably more painful to watch this. Just watching someone get absolutely wrecked in this game, but... Hey, 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 hey! I'm trying to survive. At least the enemy hasn't gone all out on the canyon galleons, which really do make your life hard, like really fucking hard, but yeah. I will live. I will survive, and all the way progress that awful 70 songs. I remember watching a fucking weird internet video actually of that song, I Will Survive. If you think it was that. Yeah. I think it was I Will Survive. I don't even know I watched it. I mean, it was like probably early 2000s. But I remember I think my dad downloaded an internet video or something like that. Back when, like, you know, you got all of like the little random internet videos because we didn't have YouTube yet, so people like flashes and all that shit. Basically, it was this fucking alien just singing "I Will Survive." Like the first bit where it's like kind of quiet, you know, so like in like the backlit. A thing where there was no light, and like then when you know the song just goes "I will survive" and all that. You know, she's like walking around the desert saying that like a fucking diva and all that, and then she fucking gets flattened by a disco ball. Anyone see that vid? Actually, we used to have Napster on our computer, and I can't remember. Was Napster made up? Was that a joke off Futurama? Basically, we had something like that, and oh great, here comes the next horde of twats. Villagers, if you just die now, I'm just gonna stop giving a shit because you know we've got less than 100 years. We've just about won. About 5 minutes away from victory now, and the enemy oh shit, he's got cannon galleons. Well, that castle's fucked. These guys can shell bases, well, Spanish ones in particular. They shell bases like it's not business. Yeah, castle's fucked. Right, lads, bail it. Time to get out there and earn your money, earn your salaries. I don't even pay you guys, but yeah. This is not an organised defence, by the way, right? I'm gonna have you guys get behind the gate. You're gonna be the last line of defence should these walls get compromised. Pikemen are gonna keep doing their job, but that being said, I'm out of wood now, so I'm gonna have to buy some. I bought 500 wood, I should be able to keep going for a little bit. I should have used that to make champions actually, but well, whatever. Right, I've just lost a castle. Got 77 years to hold it out, but that's one of my main lines of defence got whipped by it. So it should be back over there, right? Yeah, but yeah, we used to have Napster as a family, and oh no, was that shit illegal? I don't fucking know. It wasn't me who owned it, by the way, it was my dad. So if anyone's getting arrested, it's fucking him. Please don't arrest him, but I kind of love him. Yeah, I remember we had all the. No, I remember. Was it Real Player? And you could get like visualizers. Like, you know, you could get funky little visualizers, like of all shapes and sizes. And I remember one. It was like a sheep. I think it was an Albanian sheep or something like that. And it just fucking bounces its head with the music and then funny shit that happened in the background. I love that music visualizer. Oh, Age of Empires, you make me so nostalgic. This was pretty much the first PC game I ever played, actually, Age of Empires 2. I have many fond memories of like overplaying the trial version. Like I would play the trial version so much. I had William Wallace campaign down to an absolute T, and yeah, I just had William Wallace campaign. And the first mission of the Aztec campaign is, oh shit, no, don't you dare hit my Wanda. Right, Wanda's taking hits. Right, you lot, get out there. Make those trebuchets your priority target. They're trying to blow it up from a distance. We cannot be having all this shit going on now. Let's get it now. Before they bring the Wanda down. Haven't got long to do, which is probably why they're panicking, but right, we might just make it. We only lost 500 health or so. That was a close one actually, but shit. Get rid of those. No, trebuchets are the priority, lads. Don't let them set them up. There we go. Phew. Right, that was probably the most challenge we had all game in a way. Closest my Wanda had to being in trouble, but as you can see, I was the last stand because Yellow's gone, by the way. He was hoarding all the fucking relics, by the way. But as you can see, I was the last one standing, and as you can see, if you actually, you know what, this is actually probably a pretty good challenge map. If you want 3 airhead allies and see how long you can hold out against all these angry AIs, this might be the map for you. Because you could probably do a better job than me if you're a pro Age of Empires player. Not that they watch this channel, but yeah, there you go. This is your fucking challenge map, peeps. This shit will be up on the Steam Workshop. Maybe not as of this video going live, by the way, because I'm just working on one last map. Like I said, this is still going through balance tests, so what you see here isn't final, but it pretty much is. But there may still be a couple of changes. But I am pretty happy to say, despite the fact I'm going to only win through the cheesiest of cheese. Well, no, the cheesiest of cheese, but actually building this shit in a corner of a map that's, like, you know, completely and totally unaccessible. I at least put it somewhere accessible, and it has lost health. But yeah, it's actually a good challenge map. But yeah, I'm going to continue balance test this map. I still need to try it out as the other side, but to be honest, I've already got pretty much no fucking worries about they're going to live. It might not be a good map to fight against the AIs on, because yeah, the Aztec AI is just a little bit unsure of itself. It doesn't quite know what it's doing, but that's forgivable. It isn't really, they're not really dealt the best of hands really on this map. But yeah, as you can see, we pretty much got it historically accurate, despite the fact that we're basically going to win through Wanda victory. Yeah, the city did get absolutely fucking wrecked by the Spanish. We did have some Aztec mates with them, the Flash clones, but we'll play the campaign another day. For now, victory will be mine. Barely. Yeah, this month has not done very well to prove how legitimate I am at being an Age of Empires player, but Jesus fuck, look at his navy. Friggin' everywhere, wasn't it? He built himself quite the base as well. Light Blue, who we never got to take down with his million town centres. He never repaired those houses, by way of his town centre. Yeah, he had me. I mean, shit, just look at all the fucking navies. Looks like Purple was very happy colonising everything, by the way. He did quite well for himself as well, actually. And Orange, jeez! Wow, thank fuck there was a pathfinding error here, because if, yeah, that's the only issue. I might double up these bridges actually just to make these errors not happen, but if that shit had gotten through, we would have fucking lost. So thank you, Purple, for effectively sabotaging the fucking game, but yeah. Good challenge map actually, so this will go live on a Steam Workshop in the not too near future, so check it out there if you want to have a shot at this. But for now, I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next video which will be fucking something. See you later, my friends.